Hi, friends, and thank you for tuning in to the Still Podcast Author Series. My name is Heather Still, and this podcast is to get to know successful indie writers, their books, and their writing process. Thank you for joining us. If you like what you hear and what you see, please follow us, subscribe, follow the links, leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you. And tune in next time. Welcome to the Still Podcast Author Series. My name is Heather Still, and I designed this podcast series to showcase successful indie authors so that we can get to know both their books and the writers behind the books. As an aspiring indie author, I really appreciate learning as much as I can from these authors, and I know there are a lot of other writers like me who would love to get advice from these experienced writers. The writers for the first episodes of the podcast series couldn't be more different. Jessica's an author, speaker, and mom. She is the creative mind behind First Moon Manual, which is both a manual and a journal, a self-help guide, and a how-to book. Jessica's First Moon Manual is a gem of a book aimed to empower young women, encourage positive body image, and conquer the menstruation cycle. Reese Barden has published 8 paranormal shifter romance books in the past 18 months, with 3 more, one from each series, soon to be published. Reese gains valuable feedback straight from her Facebook group called Reese's Racy Readers. Reese's first series, The Shifters of Grey Bridge, is a special brand of wickedly wild romance. Her books are full of powerful alpha male leads, badass Cinderella female leads, steamy sex scenes, and page-turning action set in a small town full of werewolves. Jill Stahl-Tyler's nonfiction book, Silver Linings, Good Things That Happen Because of the Pandemic, is all about embracing the positive moments during the world-wrecking COVID pandemic. Someone asked the question, has anything good come out of this pandemic? After careful consideration, she provided 3 examples in her answer. This prompted her to chronicle the positives from each day from April 2020 through April 2021. And while the pandemic may hopefully be behind us, there's still a lot of value and positives that can be found in her book. Patricia Davenport just published the sequel to her historical fiction book, Bed of Her Letters, which is set in the late 1800s Old Toronto, as in Canada. Historic international fiction? Yes, please. Angela M. Herrick has published both a sci-fi thriller called Project Mulligan and a fun time travel book set during the Harlem Renaissance. I can never resist a tale of time travel, which means Devil's Cord is next on my to-be-read list. Ivy Sinclair is a true professional. She has published 46 novels, and her 47th novel, A Snowflake's Promise, is a Christmas romance set in a small town, and I can't wait to read it. Some of her contemporary romance novels include Bittersweet Junction and Where My Heart Breaks. She has several paranormal romance series, including 2 shifter series, The Grey Elf Grizzlies and The Urban Dwellers, an Angels and Demons series, The Protector, and a vampire series, the first of which is The Red King. I designed this series because these authors have valuable experience and I love learning from them. I figured there are plenty more people out there who want to learn from them too. I've taught 6th graders and now 7th graders and 8th graders how to do podcasts for years, so I'm thrilled to now do my own podcast. Along with teaching English, history, and digital journalism, I completed my Master of Fine Arts in Writing a couple of years ago, and I'm on the cusp of being published. I just need to submit my writing. My goal for 2024 is to have 2 realistic young adult novels published by June. And I have already learned so much from these indie authors I've met that I'm confident I'm going to reach this goal. My goal is for you to learn a lot from this series too. Thank you for joining us. Feel free to subscribe, like us, rate us. Look forward to seeing you next time.